Hey there, hey everybody on YouTube. It's me, Mark Boudelier. Welcome back to another video. Today, we're gonna be assessing TikTok's favorite pants and shorts and seeing if they...
Welcome to the Mark Boudelier Show, where we show Johns and sometimes drip. Drip or drown, baby. Drip.
Today on the channel, we're gonna be assessing TikTok's favorite pants as well as shorts and seeing if they stack up, if they're worth the hype. Before we get too deep into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and smash that, as well as hit the push notification bell so you know when the next video will be. I realize we've been changing locations week by week, but starting like 1 or 2 weeks down the line, we'll have a permanent studio space. Let's go ahead and get into these pants. So I picked out a total of 3 pants, 1 pair of shorts. We got the Wrangler Ranchers, or the dress jeans. We have the Dickies 874, which I believe is like their straight leg. We have the Carhartt double knees, which I don't actually have a pair of double knees, so we're just gonna use a pair of Carpenter pants. And then we have the Patagonia baggy shorts. Now, I have a rating scale, so I'm using 5 different categories here. We're doing like appearance, so like style, what they look like, comfort, quality, versatility, and then price, meaning like a good price. You getting what you're paying for, kind of thing. And it's all gonna be rated out of 5, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're gonna start here with the Dickies pants. I got these blue ones, which are honestly not my color at all, but it's just what I found. I got these secondhand, but they're clearly not, they haven't been worn too much. They're 30-30, they do fit like a little bit snug, to be honest, so if you are interested in buying a pair of these, I probably would size up like maybe like a size or 2. But yeah, they're okay. They kind of have like a scratchy touch to them, and I have felt like brand new pairs, and they tend to also be kind of stiff. Also, when you go thrifting and you find them used, a lot of times they're like pilling on the fabric, which I see often. So personally for me, like at just an appearance standpoint, I'm gonna give these like a 3. Like, I don't think they're like mind-blowing looking. I don't think they're like the most great looking, but I don't think they're like bad either. So I think 3 is a good like compromise in the middle. In terms of comfort, like I said, the material is a little bit scratchy, and honestly, I was expecting these to be like one of the more comfortable pants of these, but they're really just not. So I don't know. I mean, I guess if you break them in really well, or maybe if you're like a skater or something, you just need like a pair of baggy pants, like it might be good. But for me, I would give these like a comfort of like 2. I don't think they're the most comfortable. Like I said, the material just does not feel good to me. It feels like a uniform, which, I mean, they kind of are, so I guess you get what you pay for, but yeah. Which leads me to quality. Quality, I'm also going to give it a 2 because, like I said, I feel like these things pill easily. I feel like they're scratchy. The material is clearly not like anything super great. It's just like a cheaper, like, I guess these are all cotton. Yeah, I think these retail about 30 bucks for work. Yeah, there's Urban Outfitters ones that are like 70 bucks, 100 bucks. So like, those ones, and it's the same pair of pants too. There's really nothing different. I'm convinced they don't change anything. But yeah, but before we get too deep into price, I did want to talk about versatility real quick. So versatility just meaning like, do they pair well with different shoes? Do they pair well with different like aesthetics? Can they be worn for like a variety of things? And I really don't think these are the best pants to try to like dress up. Like, I think there is like a way to kind of do it if you wanted to, but I don't necessarily say that that's like the best look with these pants. I think they're good for like casual wear, and I think a lot of like, you know, sneakers are gonna look pretty okay with them. I think like loafers probably aren't the worst, and then boots, you know, you might be able to kind of do that. Chunkier silhouettes are gonna look better with them in general, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it like a 3. I don't think they're like the most versatile pant ever, but they're not like, I don't know. Whatever. And then price, we're gonna give it a 4 because they are super cheap. I don't necessarily think that you're like getting like the most outstanding pair of pants, but if you're just looking for like something to beat up, something to wear every day, and you're just looking for like a straight leg pant in general, maybe this is a good option for you. Yeah, definitely my least favorites of all the pairs I'm showing today, but hey, we're trying them. So yeah, let's move on to Carhartts. So these are the ones I have. It's actually like an older pair, Carpenter pants, like the traditional like color, I guess. But these are great. I honestly like them a lot. I've had them for a minute, so I didn't just buy them for the video like I did with the Dickies. Good straight leg. Kind of got like a little bit of a fade going on to them. The Carpenter pocket, thick material, all that. Keep in mind, like, vintage versus retail is going to be a lot different in terms of quality, because I feel like they just tend to cut quality over time. But nevertheless, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get into it. So like right off the bat, appearance, I'm going to give it like a 4. I think, like I said, good fade, good silhouette. They tend to just look good on people, like even if someone's wearing a really basic outfit. Like I don't think they look like bad, you know, like it's not like when you see like a really basic outfit with like ripped skinny jeans and it looks just like bad. These, I don't know, it tends to like at least make a decent silhouette. So we're gonna go with 4. And then with comfort, again, I think they're pretty comfortable, especially once you break them in. If you're buying them retail, they are gonna be like that really like tough like duck canvas or whatever it's called. So it might not be like the most comfortable out the gate, but this pair is like super comfortable, so I'm gonna give them a 4 again. Honestly, most of these pants I would recommend just buying secondhand. That's typically what I just do in general, but I mean most of them are pretty accessible, so yeah. Quality, obviously quality is gonna be subjective on all these, because like do they stack up to like, I don't know, like designer brands or like Japanese denim brands, like whatever, like no, they're not gonna like stack up to that. But like in terms of just rating them on a general, I guess, quality basis, like with one another, I'm gonna give these like a 4 again. I mean, clearly this is like an older pair and they're still like holding up beautifully. I think like you can really abuse these things and like they kind of stand the test of time. That's why there's so many that are in circulation that are beat up now. People work in these, people paint in these, people do all sorts of like labor and stuff and sweat and bleed and all of that in these pants, so they definitely hold up. Versatility, I definitely think that in terms of like versatility on like the Carhartt like double knee or like Carpenter style in general is pretty low. I mean, like you can wear a streetwear outfit with it, but otherwise, like I don't think you're gonna be able to like throw a pair of Carhartt like Carpenter pants to like a nice dinner or something like that. I don't think you're gonna really dress them up. I think they're more of just like a casual, like everyday wear, like graphic tee, jacket, sneaker, or like casual boot kind of thing. So pretty low on the spectrum of versatile. I'm gonna give them like a, I think I said 2. And then price, I'm gonna put it at like an even 3. They're pretty, I think on the retail level, like if you're looking at just standard Carhartt like double knees, I want to say they're like 80 to 100, something like that. And then the aftermarket ones get ridiculous, like the quote-unquote vintage ones, where half of them aren't actually even vintage, but that's a story for another time. But yeah, I mean, I think you're getting a pretty quality pair of pants for the price, so like that's one good thing of it, but it is a little bit of a higher price point, so we're gonna meet it right at a 3. Wrangler Rancher time. These are a pair of pants that I've been rocking with these for a minute now. I've probably been wearing these for like a couple years. Honestly, I don't really wear them as much anymore because I feel like I've kind of found similar options that are just like maybe like a little bit better or whatever the case is. But these are nice. They feature almost like a slight flare to the bottom. They're high-waisted. They come in a bunch of colors. They're very reminiscent of vintage pairs because, you know, they've been around for a long time. So there are vintage pairs out there, but these are not, so good stuff. So appearance, I went ahead and just gave these a 5 out of 5. I think like these just look really good on pretty much everybody, like as long as you're buying the size that like fits you. They're high rise, they make you look very like tall and slender. That slight flare is just really nice in general, like it just looks good over shoes, over boots, all that. And a bunch of colors, so 5 out of 5 in terms of appearance. In terms of comfort, I'm gonna give them a 4. I do think, like, while the material still is very polyester-y, in fact, they might be all polyester. Let me see if it says, yeah, all polyester. They're just way less scratchy than the Dickies, in my opinion. And they still kind of have like a little bit of give to them, in my opinion, as well. So I think they're pretty comfortable. That's just me. Some people think differently, because if you buy a size that's like too small or something, they're gonna really be hugging the buds. So make sure you get your right size. So yeah, comfort of 4. Quality wise, I'm not gonna say that they're like outstanding quality, but they are better than, like, you know, your average pair of pants from, like, I don't know, like a fast fashion company. They're gonna be better than really most pants. They're better than the Dickies ones for sure. But still, they are just polyester at the end of the day. I gave them, I think, a 3. Feature like a YKK zipper and like custom like Wrangler hardware and all that. Like, for the price you're paying for them, like, I'd say it's pretty dang good quality. But let's get on to versatility first. I gave these guys a 4 in terms of that, because, like I said, these pair pretty well with like a lot of different things. I do think they can go well with sneakers. I think they personally look better with like a boot, but that's just me. They're gonna pair well with a Western boot. They're gonna pair well with a combat boot. They're gonna pair well with a Chelsea boot if you wanted to. They'll pair with like a variety of different things. You really can dress these up or down, which is also like a true luxury that I feel like you can't really do with any of the other options. 4 for these guys. And then price, we're also giving them 4. I think you can get these for like 30 or 40 bucks, which is a pretty good deal for a pair of pants that you could legitimately wear every day, especially if you get like the black pair or something. Like, that could literally just be your black pant, you know? Like, these, I've worn these a good bit and they've held up really well. I don't wash them after every single wear, so if you do that, maybe they might like deteriorate quicker, but I do not. So yeah, well, I guess this is the last one in terms of the ones I'm showing. So we have the Patagonia baggies. I want to say these are the 5-inch inseam, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But this is a gray pair. I also have a red pair that I actually thrifted, but I didn't really need to show both, so we're sticking with the gray pair. They come in a million colors. They're pretty accessible as well. I got these at a secondhand shop for like, I think like 16 bucks. And then the other pair, like I said, I got at Goodwill, so you can find them for cheaper, although they retail at like 50. But let's get into it. So appearance, right off the bat, I'm gonna give them a 4. I honestly think that in terms of shorts, it's gonna be one of the best ones you can buy. Obviously, baggy implies like a more baggy silhouette. It's gonna be more, but it's like baggy but also short, which I think is a good combination. A lot of times you see baggy and then they're like longer and they just look like, I don't know, like weird, like uncle vibes. But these are not like that, so I'm gonna give them a 4. Comfort wise, they're gonna be a 5. They're the most comfortable pair of pants on any of these. However, with that stipulation, I'm implying that you cut out the lining, because if you don't, they're gonna be hugging them. They're gonna be hugging them. They're gonna be doing it hugging them real tight, especially if you're an undie and Patagonia baggy wearer. And if you're not wearing undies with your Patagonia baggies, then you're questionable. Quality wise, I'm gonna give them a 4. Really good quality, honestly, for what you're getting. Like I said, both pairs of mine are secondhand and they literally look brand new, so good stuff. And they're durable. I feel like that kind of falls in line with quality. These things are super durable. Like, I could take these out and like do some outdoorsy shit, or like jump in a pool or something, and then I could like wear them casually the next day, just like out. So good quality. Versatility, we're gonna say 3. You can't really dress these up, to be honest. Like, that's just not really something that you're gonna do. I do think that you can like wear a variety of like footwear with these if you want. Mostly just sneakers, actually, but I mean, you could do like a sneaker, like a sandal, or like any sort of casual shoe, graphic tee. So some versatility, not a bunch, but some. And price is gonna be 3 as well. They're like 50 bucks brand new, which is higher than some, but you get what you pay for. Patagonia is a great brand and they'll hold up, so good stuff. Let's go ahead and pick our winner here. So coming in last place, we have the Dickies at a 2.8 out of 5. So f you, Dickies. Just kidding, sponsor the channel. Coming in next place, we have the Carhartt pants at a 3.4 out of 5. I honestly think that the Carhartt pants are probably one of my most worn, but just, you know, the versatility thing just kind of screwed it over a little bit. Coming in at second place, we have the baggies at a 3.8 out of 5, which means the Ranchers took the W today with a 4 out of 5. Comes down to the versatility. It comes down to like a decent quality at a great price. So yeah, there you have it. That's the one that I would say is the most valid, if you will. That's what the cool kids are saying these days. But I do have a few alternatives because I feel like that's the next question that I get. So I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on these alternatives, but I'll just go ahead and show you a few in my closet. So these are just some REI like convertible pants, cargo short things. It's, I don't know, just a casual straight leg pant, accessible. You can find these at thrifts. That's where I found these. Straight leg silhouette, nylon-y material. If you're into the baggies, if you're into the Carhartt pants, it's almost like a weird fusion of the two. So good stuff. If you're more of like a dressy fellow, again, I thrifted these, but it's just a pair of like pleated trousers. You could probably find something similar on Uniqlo. You could probably find something similar on like COS or Olive Clothing or any of those. Or just thrift stores. They're kind of old man pants, but they're coming back. Good silhouette, easy to find, yada yada yada. And then lastly, these are the most expensive alternative for sure, but if you find a pair to thrift, then good for you. It's a pair of OG 107s. They great color, great silhouettes. I like the pockets, yada yada yada. Those are just a few. That's just to name a few. There's plenty of alternatives out there, so yeah. But anyways, that's it for today. That's everything that I wanted to show. Let me know what your favorite pant or short is down below. Like which one you think wins, which one you think is the worst. Whatever you want to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well so you can see how I style all of these incredible pants and shorts or whatever. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Mwah. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Enjoy your weekend.
Elise Shane. Yeah, Elise Shane. Heart shoot real bad. Put her in Elise Chains.